when Bonchan disguised himself as Megalyn to, to open the gates of justice so that Luffy and the others could escape in the Impel Down. That's, was one of the most emotional scenes in One Piece, also with the Going Merry and the Going Merry's funeral, and what was it, Luffy versus Usopp. Zoro, taking all the damage from Luffy into his body from Kuma. So those are some really emotional moments. And Bonchan was a really awesome dude. At first he became friends with the Straw Hats, but he didn't know that they were his enemies. But then, they started fighting again, and then he just loved them. He became friends with them, where he risked his life to save them in Alabasta, and he did the same thing in Impel Down by opening the gates of justice so they could escape and try to save Ace. That familiar feeling of sacrifice from Bonchan is setting in, especially after reading One Piece manga 796, because Bartolomeo, I think Bartolomeo will be the equivalent of Bonchan in this arc of Dressrosa. Fujitora he's going after the Straw Hats and Law right now, so I don't think they're just gonna go on the ship and just escape together and go their separate ways. I think some obstacle will come in their way, and I think Bartolomeo will stay back, maybe set up his barriers and trap all the Marines behind that barrier so that the Alliance can escape. But you're talking about a guy like Fujitora. I don't think Bartolomeo can stand up to a guy like Fujitora, so I think something crazy will happen where he just do some crazy attacks and sacrifice himself to save Luffy, because it's Luffy senpai, man. It's Luffy senpai. That's his idol, that's his hero, that's like his god, man. So he would do whatever it takes to protect Luffy. No matter what it takes, Bartolomeo will do it, even if it is sacrifice his life so that Luffy is safe. So that familiar feeling of protecting like someone you care about, protecting a friend that is really close to you, that Bonchan did, I think Bartolomeo will do the same thing. However, do I think he will die? Well, maybe not, because Oda has death phobia. I mean, look at Pell. Oda doesn't like killing his characters, which is sad, by the way. So, and Bartolomeo, I don't want the guy to die, first of all. So he will sacrifice himself, but I don't think he'll die. I think something like that will happen, but I think Luffy will kind of remember like what happened with Bonchan at Impel Down, and also that, he risked his life so that they could go through the Gate of Justice to save Ace, but he also failed in saving Ace, as in Ace died. So I don't think he knows that Bonchan is alive, so he might look at it as that, like, Bonchan and Ace, they both died because I wasn't strong enough. So I think he probably will go gear 4th. Luffy will probably already be on the ship, so he'll like go gear 4th and like fly over there, skywalk over there and grab Bartolomeo before he could sacrifice himself, and then Law will have like the room set up and they just teleport themselves back onto the ship or something like that. But I think a circumstance or an obstacle like that will occur where Bartolomeo stays back and tries to sacrifice himself, but I don't think he'll be successful though. I think Luffy will save him, because if you do the same thing like an Impel Down with Bonchan, I don't think Oda will want to copy himself like that. So yeah, I think something like that will definitely happen. Do you see that happening? Do you see Bartolomeo sacrifice himself for the Pirate Alliance so that the crew can escape Dressrosa? Let me know your thoughts below, and if you like what I do here and want to see more, click that subscribe button and join the Ascension. I'm the Icon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Later.